So, ever since season 1 of The Walking Dead, I've been wondering something. There is a moment where the main guy finds a tank abandoned in the middle of a city, and spoiler alert, there was a zombie inside who was one of the former crew members. And I always wondered, how was that even possible? How does a horde of zombies who really have no way of breaking through the armor of a tank, how do they actually take one out? And as a side note, even though it's set in America, for some reason that tank is a British chieftain. And that's kind of bothered me ever since, but we're gonna find out today just how easy or difficult it is to survive in an armored vehicle in the zombie apocalypse. Alright, and we are in. Already our vehicle has kind of attracted a zombie. Also, in case you're wondering, this is not a tank. This is an M113. Or specifically an M113A2, because it has that cupola up there. We have a full tank of fuel, and we've got, I believe it's aluminium alloy armor. So not exactly the strongest armor in the world, but as far as zombies are concerned, this is tougher than your average car. Or at least it should be. So far, I'm already detecting one potential problem, and that is the fact that we are... Whoa, we got some reverse speed on us. That should help us get out of danger really easily, though, that reverse speed. But so far, yeah, it's attracting a lot of attention. Also because I forgot which button it was when I got in, and I accidentally pressed the horn. So that didn't help. But yes, tanks and armored vehicles are very noisy, so this is gonna be a problem. Also, I should probably turn my lights on so I can see where I'm going. Not that it really helps very much. It's very foggy out right now. But yes, every time I stop, they kind of swarm me. So I'm just going to keep moving, and we're going to enjoy the lovely city of West Point, Kentucky. Also, yes, this is a modded vehicle, and I'll be putting the link to the mod in the description. This is a beautiful looking M113 or M113. I don't know, whichever way you say it. But you may have noticed already, because I've only been driving a short distance, but you may have noticed my fuel gauge has gone down already. It goes down quite quickly. And that is the first issue with an armored vehicle, is that because they're very heavy, I mean, the M113 I think weighs about, actually I'm not really sure, I want to say about like 12 tons, maybe a little more than that, but the A2 variant's a little heavier. So, not light vehicles, so they do use a lot of fuel. Meaning if I drive around like this forever, well, that's gonna be a problem. Honestly though, the biggest problem by far really isn't any of that. It's the fact that I legitimately cannot get out of this vehicle. I mean, I can, I just have no idea what's around me. Also, because switching seats looks like this. So there's a driver position, and all of these other positions I need to exit to get out of, I think. So let's just go into this spot. I think that's the cupola up top. I'm not really sure. And then we got like one of the rear seats as well. Let's just lock the doors. I'm gonna get back into the driver's seat. I'm really glad that you can do this from inside the vehicle, because some of them don't let you do that. I'm dealing with one zombie right now, and that's a big problem, because running them over seems to do nothing. I have trapped them underneath the vehicle though. That might work. How are you not dead? Something's gone wrong. Something has gone very, very wrong. Okay, let's get out. I need to check on the condition of the vehicle. I love the animations, by the way. So far, yeah, all of our... Okay, we don't have all those attachments. We're actually in really, really good shape still. We're all good. Ooh, I've injured myself. I reversed slightly too quickly into that building. We reversed like really, really fast. All right, let's go and check this place out. We need some water. We need some food. Hello? Is there anybody in here? So far, no. We found some cigarettes and some money. Okay, that could be useful. Okay, there isn't really much else down here. There's a farming book and a magazine. I'll grab the magazine, but I don't really need anything else. I think our APC has seen better days, though. All right, we could do with a little bit of food. We do have some canned food and stuff. Ooh, wait. I can read this book. Yeah, why not? And learn some herbal remedies, why not? Alright, and away we go. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go back towards town, mainly because I want to see if I can find a jerry can of fuel or something. So we are gonna need to refuel this pretty soon. I think it runs on diesel. I seem to remember the M113's running on diesel, just like everything else. So shouldn't have too much difficulty finding that. I'm sure every single gas station has that. Oh! Okay, that is bad. We did slightly run into a car. We are okay though. I'm sure the APC is fine. It seems to be running just fine. Although all of the lights on the dash are flashing. We might need to fix something. I don't think that part's entirely accurate, if I'm honest. So I've been driving around town for a little while now, and I'm starting to think that I might be my own worst enemy. I may or may not have crashed into a few vehicles so far and injured myself more than anything else, which is fine. I mean, that is realistic. You would injure yourself if you did this kind of thing. I feel like I have killed my fair share of enemy zombies. We are struggling off-road though, I will say, and I'm not sure if that's just an issue with the mod because the game thinks that this is a car, but I think if we go backwards we're actually fine because it seems to work better backwards. I'm not entirely sure why. But yeah, there is no such thing as stealth when you're doing this, by the way. I mean, I think that should be obvious at this point. Although, surprisingly, I still have killed 0 zombies in the 7 hours I've been alive. So, that's something. I've made my way to the police station. There's a few police zombies, and also there's a police car down here. Now, normally an M113 would be able to run right over this fence, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Ooh. I might have broken it. Uh-oh. I might have actually gotten myself stuck. So I may have just found one of the ways a zombie horde could win against an armored vehicle. If they get stuck. I'm not sure what I got stuck on, but it looks like one of the tracks either broke or is caught on the fence, or maybe a zombie. I'm not really sure, but I'm not really moving all that much. And I've tried everything and I can't seem to free myself. So even if I can't run away, eventually they are gonna break in. Well, that's the end of that attempt. Alright, well this is already off to a bad start, because I'm kind of already slightly surrounded. But it's okay, we can get out. The downside is, I only have 3/4 of a tank of fuel. So, we're not gonna be able to run as long as possible. I am gonna need fuel a lot sooner. But it's okay, we're just as indestructible as before, right? Maybe? I just gotta avoid getting stuck again. Or literally anything else. But you might be thinking, oh, well, then you can just survive forever until you run out of fuel, right? And even then, like, it's not like they can break in. Because of a mod that I've installed, my character is going to need to go to the bathroom at some point. And no, you can't do it inside the vehicle. I mean, technically you can, but it's not gonna be a pleasant experience afterwards. Whoa! Okay, I didn't see that coming. I'm driving along the highway basically on autopilot and I just crashed into a 5-ton. Oops. That's my bad. Also, how did this ambulance crash into this 5-ton? How did that happen exactly? There's a story behind that, I'm sure. I'm just crashing into everything. Oh, that is bad. That is very bad. Also, I like how when I'm plowing through all of these zombies right now, it doesn't count as killing them. Because technically I'm not killing them. The APC is. That's the way I choose to look at it, honestly. It's much nicer that way. You don't have to take responsibility for anything. And we are here. Look, it's a friend. It's a Cold War friend. An M113A2 on a pedestal. Genuinely though, the only reason I'm not using an actual tank is because I can't use that one. For some reason, you can't use that. I mean, I know there's a lot of reasons why you can't use a monument tank as an actual vehicle, but I'm very surprised that nobody's actually made a working version of that as a mod. Unless there is a working version of that already in the game. I don't know, let me know down in the comments, because I have no idea about anything to do with Project Zomboid. I'm basically still new at this. But I would very much like to have a working M60 in this game. Just saying. Like, if for no other reason, then... Wait, what? Why is there a Sherman here? Also, why is there a UN Humvee here? What is happening? Why do these cars all have bullet holes in them? The UN, what did you do? Look, I'm not making any comments on this. I'm just saying there's a row of burnt cars all along a highway, including an ambulance, and some of the cars at the end here have bullet holes in them. and there was a UN Humvee covered in blood at the end. I didn't do that. All right, so I seem to have made it to this truck stop or something, or maybe a caravan park. There's some gas pumps here. Which would be great for me needing to refuel. And there's a diner, and because we are getting hungry and thirsty, and I really didn't have a chance to stock up on supplies this time round because I got surrounded real early. But I might need to go and scavenge in a second. But there's one or two reasons why I don't feel like getting out of the vehicle right now. Yeah, I don't think scavenging here is gonna be particularly good for me. Time to move on. Anybody hear anything? Something's outside, for sure. I might have hit one or two of them. Genuinely, with the amount of organic matter I seem to have come into contact with, we might need to do some track maintenance soon. I think the track tension's gonna be a little bit out. Just a little. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck now. Oh no, I wasn't stuck. I was just brushing up against something. Hang on, there we go. We're all good. Alright, made it back into town. I just can't seem to find a place that the zombies don't hear me coming. It is a slight problem. Mainly because I can't get out. Yeah, my character is anxious, hungry, thirsty, but we gotta keep driving. This might be the worst way to go, just sort of like, you know, you're in a big metal box, but you can't get out of it. It's sort of like, you know, your shell is your prison kind of thing. Ooh, it's a fried chicken place. You can stop for fried chicken? Or... yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to stop at the mini-mart over here. So, kind of a downside. It's a burger place. Can we go through... oh, there's a drive-through. But something tells me nobody's working the drive-through today. Okay, genuinely, this is something I do want to do in real life. Let's just take any kind of armored vehicle through a drive-through. Because I just think that would be hilarious. I know people have done that before, but that's something I want to do. Okay, so I checked the map, and somewhere out of town, there's some sort of, like, industrial yard. I think like a lumber yard or something out here, which might have fewer zombies, so we're gonna go there. We're at, like, half a tank of fuel, so I've used, like, a third of the tank already. And, well, I don't know how much longer this is gonna last, because it really hasn't been that long. The problem is I've been on the move constantly now. But if I do get food, I'll be able to sit inside and eat, right? Okay, this looks like the place. What the? There's definitely more zombies out here. How are there so many zombies out here? It's a construction site. What are they all doing out here? But also, I can't drive on in there. There looks to be like all these doors and stuff that I can maybe walk through. But yeah, I can't drive in there. Oh no, the fuel's dropped below half a tank. Oh, there's a stop sign. Hang on. Is it clear? Hang on, I'll pull forward a little bit. I think it's clear. Oh, we got hitchhikers. Time to go. Hey, y'all drive on the right side in America, don't you? I'd assume that's why the M113's driver hatch is on this side. Not that this is really a road legal vehicle, but still. Ooh, I think I might have damaged it. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna check. No, we're still good. The seats are a little damaged. The heater, radio's all good. Our front left door is a little damaged. I'm not entirely sure. Both my headlights are broken though, or missing. Are they? I mean, they're probably broken. Whoopsie. Now let's just see if they still work. Yeah, they don't. I broke it. Also, something I've only just realized you can do. You can open the trooper compartment. I didn't know you could do that. This might be the best mod I've ever played, by the way. But yeah, it makes sense that the external equipment got damaged. I mean, I have been running over everything I see, including stuff that can't be run over. So I'm not surprised the headlights broke. The rest of it I'm pretty surprised about. Yeah, my character is not only tired and anxious and hungry and everything, it's also very hot inside here. Because right next to the driver's seat is a big diesel engine. It gets hot in there. Very, very hot. I wonder, hang on, do we have a heater? Do we have AC? Let's turn temperature down, and we'll turn it on. Okay. Oh, it works! I mean, okay, there's no AC in the M113. That rhymes. I don't think there is. I know there's fans, which is really great for blowing hot air around, but I don't think there's an AC unit. Something I am wondering about, though, if your character starves to death, would they become a zombie? And what would that zombie be like? Because if they haven't had food in a while, I mean, I don't think they'd be strong enough to do very much at all, even, like, zombie or not. So, are they even gonna be dangerous? I have no idea. Alright, I think what we need to start doing is salvaging from vehicles. So I'm gonna just quickly go out here. We're gonna have a look inside the back of this van. Gas can, all right, I'll take it. Toilet paper, we definitely need that. A jack, probably not. What is that? Oh my god. What have I found here? I believe this is a V200. Yeah, it's an armored car. Not exactly what I was expecting to find, if I'm honest. So, fun fact, Singapore actually has these. Or did have these. There's a key for it. There's some ammo in here. I'll take the ammo. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it, though. It's 5.56, so probably not. Let me check if this has fuel in it, because it might. This has a full tank? Okay, the problem is I can't siphon the fuel out of this, I don't think. This is also not in running condition at all, but it has a full tank of fuel. I just don't know how to get the fuel out. I genuinely don't know how to do this. I also didn't check the other vehicles for fuel, because maybe they have. Oh no, but they would be gasoline, wouldn't they? Or petrol? Like they wouldn't be diesel? Not that it matters, I think. Okay, this one's completely out. So, slight problem. We may be about to run out of fuel. Alright, just gonna store all of these things inside the vehicle. Kind of taking damage at this point because of dehydration. Right. But we are tired, so I think what we can do is we can sleep in here until the morning, which might not be too bad. I mean, when it's empty, the back of an M113 is pretty... Well, I wouldn't say it's spacious, but it's big enough to sleep in. All right. We are dying. Sit rep. We are dying. It is time to go and... I don't know, try to survive. I mean, there's some more vehicles out here that we could try salvaging. Maybe. Like, even just a water bottle would do at this point, you know? Okay, we found some electronics and stuff. And duct tape, and electrical wire, and a metal pipe, and a trigger. Wait a minute. Something very suspicious about all of these parts being in the back of a car. I'm gonna just say it probably wasn't... It probably wasn't an electronics salesman. Alright, I'm just gonna have to push my way through some of these vehicles here. Just a little bit. Oh, I might have knocked out that street light. Or maybe 5 a.m. is the time the street lights go off. I'm not really sure. But we are dying right now, definitely. We have injuries, which may or may not be food and water related. I'm actually dying of dehydration. I mean, we've been alive for 18 hours. We just haven't drank anything for 18 hours. I don't know how you'd be dying of thirst that quickly. It just doesn't make sense to me. Ooh, another vehicle. Quick, check the inside of it. We got 38 special. Okay, well, we've got a revolver, magazine, and some ammo. Not what I was looking for. It's one of those times where it's helpful, but not really that helpful. I've only now just realized that we woke up earlier, not because, you know, my character was well rested or anything, but because we're dying. It's only just occurred to me, and yeah, that's not good. Ooh! Oh, that's not good for my health at all. I mean, I'm already dying. Now I've given myself a head injury, too. Right. We're at a gas station. So this is a time where I might be able to do something about everything. I've got the briefest of moments now to quickly go and grab something inside here. Give me something, anything. All right, orange soda. Yeah, we're grabbing that. Pop. Chips, jubes. Yep, everything. Give me all the stuff. Giant water bottle. I just saw a giant water bottle. It's like, yes. Somehow, and I don't want to speak too soon, but somehow, none of the zombies saw me come in here. Okay, never mind. One of them saw me come in here. But we may have fixed my thirst problem. I am now going to go back inside, now that I know we can enter from the rear. That is not a euphemism. That is just the fact that we can do that. And I am going to very quickly drink all of this pop right here. Also, I've given myself a stomachache from eating too fast. I'm having so many problems right now. Okay, well, we have to get out of here. Mainly because the rest of the horde is coming, and I don't have time to fill those gas cans. But we still have enough to get away for now. So we're gonna do that. I live for now. Alright. So, sit rep. We have some pain, which I can do something about. I can take some painkillers. I can hear a zombie. I'm apparently having some groin pain. Oh! I need to pee, apparently. I'm not sure how my character didn't already pee with that jump scare. Oh, I peed myself. Never mind! You know what? It's fine. End of the day, that's a problem that will sort itself out. We're slightly unhappy because we have wet our coveralls. But it's okay. You know what? You're probably gonna smell of worse things in the future. And that's a much bigger crowd than I was expecting. I feel like I've been down this road before, but I am trying to get away now. All right, let's see if we can sort ourselves out. We're just gonna pee in the grass here. Yep, nothing to see there. Oh, and there's the entire horde. So maybe I didn't need to worry about that. It's times like these that you start to wonder, is there a point to it at all if you can't pee in peace? Okay, so I think we're far away enough. We can get a little bit of sleep. And would you look at that? That's actually fixed us right back up. So I'm actually curious if I can just put the giant water bottle inside the APC and just drink it from there. It takes up 18.81, which is more than any of the containers in here can hold. And yet I don't have anywhere that I can put this. Can I just put it on the seat? Oh wait, I can? No way, I can put it on the seat. Does it drink from there though? I mean, I hope it does. It better not fall off, is all I'm saying. All right, we've got some chips and jelly beans. That's the breakfast of champions right there. I mean, yeah, so far we're okay. I just really wish we hadn't peed ourselves earlier. All right, I'm gonna turn off the highway here and I'm gonna go down this road. We're still pretty far away from civilization, and I think that's been okay for us so far, because every time I go near civilization, there's zombies. Not saying zombies aren't civilized, but I like to keep sort of my insides on the inside. All right, there's some cars who've had an accident. All right, we've been driving so long, I've managed to give myself neck pain. And also my character has neck pain in the game. The situation's not looking too good. We're down to a third of a tank now on this run. That's a pretty big group over here. And there's only one car. What did they do to get... How did you all get out here? Uh-oh. Oh, this is a problem. I'm a little bit slow off-road when there's a lot of zombies around me. Time to get it moving. I'm really glad that this vehicle has no weapons, because I'm starting to get the feeling that the only reason that tank in The Walking Dead managed to get killed in the way it did, or get taken out in the way it did, is because they shot at them and then they got swarmed. I think that's what happened. Or maybe somebody in the tank crew was already like infected when it happened, because that's basically the only two ways I can think of it going down. But if you have another theory, let me know down in the comments, because I'd really like to know. Because so far, me trying to find this out with this M113 right here has just proven that APCs are either superior in the zombie apocalypse, which is possible, or maybe it's really, really unlikely for a tank to be taken out that way. But then again, I'm finding obstacle after obstacle everywhere outside of the cities, and then anytime I'm in the cities, I'm getting swarmed. So I think the best thing I can do is head back into the city, and we'll try to go and get gas that way. I don't really know where I am. This is bad. I have no idea where I am. I mean, on one hand, the zombies are having a harder time seeing me. Just really good, but I have no idea where I am. I'm somewhere in town right now. I've crashed again. Okay, wait. If I go a little more this way. I'm running over something I can't see. All right, we're looking for a gas station. Let's go. Or a petrol station. I don't know. Which one do you guys say? Because I say either one. We found the burger place. And I really, really need food, water, and fuel. And this is the most likely place that we're going to be able to find any of that. The problem is, everything... Whoop. Ow. Everything is covered in zombies. I feel like this is something that you could do, but you can't do it alone. Like, I need somebody to run out while I drive around distracting the zombies. That's basically what needs to happen right now. Okay, there are more zombies here than before. Oh, they're swarming this area now because I just keep driving around it. Okay. So that's a no on getting fuel then. Gotta think of something else.
2 hours later.
Okay, so I've spent about like 2 hours or so in game driving back and forth over the zombie horde, and I have thinned out the herd quite a bit. The problem is all of them are now, well, most of them anyway. I've attracted more of them. Most of them are crawling on the ground, and I can't seem to run them over anymore. Like, the game's just not letting me do it anymore. So, I guess that kind of takes care of them a little bit. Because, yeah, if I don't hit them hard enough when they're standing up, I can't actually run them over anymore. Which is kind of a problem. Alright, it's time to just have a look at what we're doing here. So, that's quite a big horde of people just crawling on the ground. That's not very good for my health. But they are slow. Well, except for the ones that are not slow. But I also don't have the gas can. I forgot about the gas can. I don't have it with me. Whoops! Alright, let's climb on through. I need to get me some food. I'm gonna grab the chocolate. Oh, we got zombies behind me. I'm gonna grab the chips. Okay, I'm not gonna grab the chips. Oh no, there's so many of them. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Go through, go through, go through. There we go. We're through. It's a problem when you can't see anything. Alright, well, I forgot the gas can anyway, so let's go back and grab it. We're going back to our metal box. Metal box of safety. So I think this is just proof that, yes, you could survive the zombie apocalypse in a tank. Presumably, like, assuming you are able to store enough food in it, which, yes, there's enough room to do that, and you can store enough water and fuel in it, yeah, you could survive a pretty long time in an armored vehicle. You're just not gonna go very far. Because, yeah, they're big, heavy, and they do drink a lot of fuel, so your range is gonna be somewhat limited. But zombies definitely won't be able to do a thing about you, and that's probably the best thing about them. But once you do have to go anywhere outside of the vehicle, you're going to have a bad time. So, I'd say this is a successful challenge, but with a caveat, because I've not been able to resupply the vehicle even once. We need fuel, we need food, and we've been barely hanging on with chips, chocolate, and water, so it's sort of a success and sort of not. We're coming up to our second day alive, and I don't think we're gonna survive that much longer. But if you want to see me attempt this with a full crew, which might make my success rate a little better, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know down in the comments what you would like to see. And of course, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. And what other survival challenges could I do in Project Zomboid? Let me know what you think down in the comments. My name is Panzer. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.